score. 6 away, 6 away.
You're calling from the road, you're trying to check in.
5 3 points. 2-1 gets the cover. Okay. And so Karen with a little bit of initiative here. The 3-1. Making the point seems pretty strong, but it's weaker when your opponent can just hop out and make the point past it. So maybe hitting's still okay there. I don't really know. Plus we had to break the 8. Yeah.
We just went live.
Okay. I've been talking for a while.
I figured, but
Yeah, yeah.
want to maybe reintroduce. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Yeah. Ooh, I get to go see the chat soon, so maybe in 3 minutes I'll be able to see that. I think I'm on 3-minute delay. So, oh, cool. I see it live here. Maybe I can actually hear myself already, too, if I want to know. Okay. How long has this been live? Just a couple seconds? Oh, like a minute. Okay, cool. Cool. I do see some delay on there, too. Okay, but I have this open so I can see chat from people, too. Hey, everybody. We're at sunny Florida Open. This is round 3 of, I think it's a satellite into the main event tomorrow. It's like just to win your entry fee or something like this, I think. So they're playing 7 matches. We got Karen Davis with the blue checkers. We got Kit Woolsey with the white checkers on top. I'm Nick Blazier on commentary. We'll have more people through the weekend. We're just trying to get some use of our setup pretty much today so that everything goes real smooth for the rest of the week. Let me know how it's going if you're watching. Give me feedback on the audio and stuff like that so we know how we've got it set up. I don't know how many people are like watching or anything like that. Got to figure that out. How can I see? Oh, we got 1. Sweet. 1 watching is excellent. I'm going to post this on my Facebook so people can watch with me. Let's see here. All right. 3-3 for Kit. So I don't think he's played any of it yet. Yeah, it feels like we just have to make the 5 point. But his other option was to just make the bar point and keep the 8 intact. I guess that seems reasonable. But equalizing the board against Karen's strong board seems pretty strong to avoid being attacked here. A bit of a dilemma there. Ooh, I got to talk to him about the dice glare too. I can't quite see that. So 5 what?
So anyway, but
5. What would be a complicated roll? Okay, the 5-2 would be hitting. Okay, so could make the 8 instead and play down and contain that way or something. Okay. On a fan, what do we have here? Opponents escaped 1. We're still back with 2, so not a whole lot. 4 covers, 6 must come out. I think that's the next problem to solve, but we could go all in on blitz. We're just sad when opponent rolls 4-4, 4-5, 4-6, something that hops past 2-6 even. So yeah, I like this decision from Karen. Good time to go solve this problem where our opponent's on the bar. And if we get away with this, we probably have a very solid cube. I'm not sure how much closer we are to it when we just bring a checker into the zone. So my instincts would be to play out for that reason. We'll see though. If Kit gets stuck on the deuce or the 4, it could be that it's nice to have the attacker in the zone. And I think Karen should still have a strong cube here, but it's more confusing for sure after playing down versus out. I feel like maybe it felt like a pretty easy pass after coming out, and here I'm less clear.
Those are the 20 bucks.
She's going to bring the cube for sure. We'll see what Kit does with it. He's going to snap take it. Okay. Very interesting. The open 4 and 2 back still pinned back is enough for him. 3-2 going to make a board point. Karen focusing on offense and not worried about those back checkers. Gets another fan out of Kit. So she just needs ace 3, 6 combos. 6 will do. What is that? 6-5 goes all the way. Could play down with it. Yeah.
Right, and then
I guess it hurts. This gives up quite a few numbers. 2-5, 2-1, 2-3, 2-6. Not 2-5. 2-5 kind of hits. So a lot of the entering deuces get a lot better. And are they, like, is this so much better on a fan or some other deuces? Maybe not. So maybe we can just clean up to the midpoint. But she does prepare to close that deuce point out a little more effectively here. I think this is probably going to come around from the 18 to start, and then our last one, maybe in. Why do we want to leave the deuce 6 now? Yeah, I like this idea. Seems quite reasonable. Another fan, okay. Looking to close or get the back checker moving. What is this, an ace? If it's an ace, we can step up. Ace what? Ace 4. Okay. Yeah, yeah. This is about all we have. 4-3 is going to fan. 3-2. So I think we should just get moving from the back again, probably. The 2 up at the minimum, I guess. We could bring a blot down away from the midpoint with the 3. This bears on the deuce point, but again, I don't know. I'm not sure we want to be there on like deuce 6 and things like that, you know. Could get our opponent into the game somehow, but on a fan, we're happy. 5-4. 5. Oh, she's going to go all the way and not worry about that other blot. Now if Kit enters, he has a chance to start to play checkers inside and save gammons that way. So yeah, I think there's some merit to staying back and trying to threaten to pick up that blot. And even when we don't, giving a little more hassle to those checkers so they don't have an easy ride home. But just closing out is a fine way to win a gammon here, too. So whatever we can do to work toward that goal. I like the 4 in, 9-5 quite a bit for that. Okay, but this feels like it probably wins the most, so going for that strategy. Or that game plan, I guess, rather than playing for gammons here. What is this, 1-1, 2-1? If it's 2-1, then 8-5 looks fine. 1 to make the, okay, I like that idea. Making the 8 interacts nicely for closing the deuce soon. 6s and 3s are going to do that naturally now. Double 2s already did. And it also blocks when your opponent enters with a deuce 6 or something like this, so you get another chance to hit him loose on the board. Making that 8 is very nice. Maybe she has a deuce with it, and that's the problem here. If so, then I think 8-5 would be my play, because I don't see a good deuce along with this ace. I don't want to stack 6-4. Oh, double aces, okay. 1, 2, maybe there is some more shuffling we could do. 2 ace, yeah, I probably would have been on that, but she duplicates 2s by staying there. Okay, okay, I see some logic of that. Karen looking to hit loose, I do believe. 2, 3, 5 combos, anything. 4-1 should be good enough. We still have the 5.4. He's going to play for the win, though, okay. Interesting, he can escape and save a lot of gammons here. And I think not under so much pressure to lose.
But I went in today.
What is
So I'm going to probably start tomorrow.
Oh, are they fixing the aces now? Just got confused about the play. Okay, okay. But all right. Perhaps he was expecting to be hit as well. Yeah, crossover and spending pips outside seems nice. We could just go for a bunch of crossovers. I don't know if it's going to be enough to save the gammon. So likely to be attacked, but if he keeps getting opportunities to play those checkers and not attacked instead, he could save it. This is 3 what? What's a confusing 3 here? Double 3s, I guess? One, 2, 3. No, she's played 6-3. Okay. Yeah, that's also a confusing one. What else do we have? We could clear the point. I mean, he could still hit loose. She could still hit loose. It's still tough to lose from there. I'm still inclined to go for that just to lock up my gammon, but I don't know, maybe I'm sacrificing too many wins by doing it. 3s. Okay, this is going to do a lot of gammon saving work. I think we're playing them all from the mid to start. He's going to make a board instead, though. Okay, interesting. He wants to play for the bad shots. I'm not inclined to waste the 2 pips here, but maybe it's worth it. It is 2 crossovers. Sorry, 4 pips it was. It's quite a bit here. What do we have outside? 25 pips. So it could have been 21. It's a relevant number of gammons. He does look like he should still save it now, though, entering on the 6 so quickly. Nice gammon saving shot for Kit. Obviously not going to win many games. Wins more when he's on the bar for that role. looking for efficient crossovers, so 5 around, 3 down, sure. No pips wasted outside, got a crossover with each die. Seems to be the best you can do there. 1's going to come in, 3 must be down for a crossover again. And it has a lot of really big crossovers, so maybe he needs 4 rolls on average or something like this to get in. Does he have that? Yeah. It could be a small favorite to save it. Maybe not, though. Gammon race feels close. 3-1 wasn't very helpful. What is this? 3-1 or 4-3? Or something else 3? Yeah, 4-3, okay. It's going to make sure this short one gets across. Interesting. Maybe counting on aces working, it could be the idea. I guess it makes all your 3s, 2s, okay, yeah. So now how do we maximize sets that get off? Crossover is hard to argue with maximum pips. But I'd have to count through the rolls to be sure. 3-2 doesn't look like enough. That is going to be 6-away, 2-way. Bad sound, we can barely hear you. Oh, man. Maybe we need to turn it up over there then. I got to talk to my producers. I do have it on the lapel. Maybe we got to keep messing with that. We'll figure it out. Thanks for the feedback, though. Hey there, Lazarus. We'll figure it out. 3-2 down. They left the cube on that side of the board. Hopefully they'll realize that sooner than later. Oh, Andy, they said the sound's too quiet. Someone in YouTube chat said the sound's too quiet, but it could be there. Yeah, okay, cool.
That's what I was.
Also, they left the cube on the other side. Should tell them.
They left the cube. It's supposed to be. Nobody's.
It should be centered. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just so I know, all events are class prior? All events, yeah.
Hey, Ben.
They'll realize it. Sort of obvious when you're 2 away and you're thinking, I would never send the cube. How did I get over there? I think they'll probably both agree that that's not how the game went. There we go, cool. Thanks, Andy. She's running all the recording and streaming and everything this weekend. What do we have here? I can't tell who's ahead in the race. But blue has full freedom, and white has none of that. So it seems, how do we pass up just making the, oh, I see it. She was thinking about leaving the bar plane, okay. If she's ahead enough in the race, she has a stronger board, so it seems reasonable. This ace shot should get a lot of returns even if it gets hit, so that's also must be a candidate. But that feels pretty race-oriented. If you feel like you're close to cashing after getting away with breaking the bar point, then I kind of like it. 6-4 was going to hit and cover. A lot of numbers were going to hit and cover, though, so that's kind of a problem with breaking it. Or was it? No, it wasn't going to hit. What am I talking about? 2-5. Just playing safe still, okay. What is this? 66, 96, 102, 117, to 119, 129 to 1.
Does anybody have any idea?
131. I think she's quite a bit ahead. Maybe 14? 3-2.
Yeah, it's like a couple kissing on a boat. Like,
So he wants to stay back for contact, I guess. He's going to have trouble stepping in.
Two cannibals of the mission board.
But, yeah, I guess fly shots he doesn't want to leave. That's a tricky one for him. Feels like he contains more, but maybe it doesn't actually do too much. But he definitely doesn't want to step into that 7 or 6. That's going to
I
be
guess
tricky.
it's Kit's board.
4-6 is going to cover. That's a nice shot.
What are you doing with that board? I don't know. That's
No, because I saw him playing on it when he played on.
borrowed from Karen.
6-3 is awkward. This is going to leave a shot somewhere.
Somebody else I was watching.
So we don't want to, I guess, how do we reduce shots here? This is very difficult. Maybe we need to hit on the ace. We're outboarded. We can clean up one of these blots and leave. I guess this must minimize shots, yeah. Leaving the bar point anchor seems like when we get hit, then we're disconnected as well. I don't see any upside there. So, yeah, I think I like the play that Karen found here, but this is a tough spot. Kit down in the race. If he hits, he's not necessarily one either. So, I mean, this feels like a score cube, and like, yeah, Karen's going to snap that up, okay. Not too much gammon risk yet, but it's possible for sure. So, nice to get it in before we potentially lose our market. Yeah, 8 to 5 for distribution, and now Kit's job is to close out before Karen can link up with that bar point. 2-5, she does it immediately. Okay, and now she's got a ton of games. Super happy to be camping on a 2 cube, 2 away, with very little gammon threat here. Maybe even the favorite in the race still. She can break contact. What does 5-3 do? It could start 2 points, I guess, or just clear the 8. You guys can hear me working on the audio. We'll get it there soon.
Yes, sir. You got a match.
Oh, there's my match.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I keep hearing the audio. Cool. I am talking so Ben can test the audio. Do you hear it on there or not?
For sure.
Yeah.
I hear something.
Okay, I've got 2 people in the chat saying that there's no audio. One was saying it was quiet before.
Is your
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
too far from your?
Yeah?
There is a lot of background. So I wonder if.
Well, I have this sitting here, and I have no way to...
We muted that one.
Oh, you did mute it?
Yeah, we
Okay.
turned it all the way down.
I gotcha. So it's still picking up too much over here?
Yeah, maybe just turn, if you can, just turn it so it's facing the wall. But even that's going to be too much, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably what I need to do is just get a headset version.
Okay, I did not... I brought something.
Did
It
you?
doesn't plug into here.
Well, I mean, I can get something tomorrow off Amazon. Like, it'll be here tomorrow probably on Amazon.
Okay.
They have an overnight shipping facility here, so
Yeah, yeah.
I probably can have it.
What else could we do? I don't even actually know if I can do this.
Oh, yeah. 'cause it's
Someone
like
says
that.
they can hear me now. Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
definitely the audio's working. The question is, can we make it cleaner?
Yeah,
Maybe
I
it's
should,
okay. Maybe
I
it
should
needs
also have a
to.
way to like turn this on and off over here. But I
Good idea. Maybe
Well, I could
put it
actually
to
just,
inline U, or you
does
just
this-
unplug it. Yeah.
does that mess with your setup over there though?
No, no. Yeah. If you unplug
sure?
either one, it should fix it.
See how it works with 2 people.
Wasn't that sick?
Yeah.
Well, I saw that.
Yeah, that is the problem. The second mic was creating like feedback.
You should have played 5. Pull it away and have it.
Wait, the second mic was clear.
Yeah, we had muted that first because we were getting 2 of you. But actually, that might be a different issue entirely. But
Yeah, yeah. If we're near each other,
I think it's what we're gonna have for the second. I have to get name tags on stuff done, so
Oh, cool.
it'll be all right. Round 4.
Cool. Someone's explaining the hokey pokey to us. What on earth is this event that we're watching right now?
Oh, it's a satellite.
It's
So
a satellite into the man.
everyone
That's
bought
what I
in
thought.
for 80. Then we will
$80.
chop
Satellite.
once the prize pool.
Prize pool.
Once the people
left,
all win at least
all win.
$300.
At least 100.
We stop.
300.
It's like a poker satellite.
Stop.
Like except
I get
that
it.
in poker the last person would get the remainder, but that's not what we're doing.
Yeah. Sweet.
I won $300.
It's I hit most of the 320, rolled the 2-4, and then the next shape we got 2. Quick restroom break? Quick
Break.
restroom break, yeah, be right back, 3 minutes. Okay, did you score that? You got one.
2-6.
Yeah, okay, we good?
7-3.
Yep, 7.
Everyone again?
So we're still playing.
Good.
Bearing that play.
Take that.
This is an accident. What do you guys want to know? Oh, the same thing we talked about?
Third graph and all that? You see that? You don't see that? No, I haven't seen that. But you still doing that? You go to that weekly tournament, you see all this? And Jaffe?
necessarily debating that, yeah.
Finished?
Huh?
Are you guys done?
I lost.
Oh,
It's a new experience.
I know. Never happened to you before.
Never happened before.
We got one more match, huh?
Huh?
I think we all have one more match.
At least.
Please. You playing more?
Gonna do a little mic check.
don't know if you want to sit or stand.
Sit.
Okay. I think that's the chair. Here's the lapel mic. You can put it on or hold it. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, this is very exciting.
Yeah. And then I'm going to let people know.
How do I know if anybody's listening, and is it too close or too far? Or?
I would say anywhere in that here to anywhere in here is fine.
Okay.
And they'll watch it. They may not be watching it right this second, but they'll watch it. So they're listening. I guess what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me find Dennis. Over there.
Are we running, Ben?
So is Allen the only one in our division that's 3-0 still? I know there's a match going on at one of them.
You're probably safe this time. This doesn't feel right.
I'm gonna go there just because. I don't really have to anymore, but
All right.
are we on?
Oh, they have a mismatch, right? So he's not 2-0 right now. He's 1-1. Okay, so the most there can be are two of them at 3-0. Interesting. No, that
All right, I guess we're underway. This is the satellite tournament to get into the sunny Florida Open. We started with a bunch of players, and then we played 4 rounds of Swiss system. One player won all 4 rounds. That was me, Kent Goulding. So I don't have to play anymore. I'm in. I get my entry into the Open paid for. There are 6 players that are currently 3-1, and they play against each other, and the 3 winners get free entries along with me, and the 3 losers have wasted a day but had a lot of fun. So we're going to watch the 7-point match. Winner gets a free entry into the sunny Florida Open, and the loser doesn't. We've got Dennis Culpepper and Kit Woolsey, who I've known Kit for close to 50 years and Dennis for not much less than that. Here we go. 4-1, played, mostly the modern way. I love 4-1. You can play it any old way you like, no matter what XG says. The great Mike Senkowitz even will play it. Oh, they've backed up the 4-1 for some reason. The great Mike Senkowitz will actually play it 24-20 and 6-5, making a total mess. All right, away we go. I guess it's Dennis at the blue checkers and Kit Woolsey with the white checkers. Hit, off we go. Very exciting. 2-6. In, yucky roll. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe coming down with a 6 is better. The 23-point, I wouldn't mind a 4th checker back particularly. 3-2 does absolutely nothing. I'm not sure there's any trick plays to be played. That seems reasonable, although it's nice to look for something more flexible. 6-3 by Dennis. Well, I think. Boy, how about 6 down and hit? Get all the checkers into the game. I mean, what's Plan B? Run off the 23-point out to the 14. That's not ridiculous. And that just it's the 2 checkers and the 23-point that I don't particularly like. But what the heck? 6-1 does nothing. Probably just goes ahead and makes the bar point. But all right, now Dennis isn't looking so bad. Well, maybe he is 4-1. Yeah, I guess you make simple plays for simple minds, but I still wish those 2 checkers and the 23-point were anywhere else on the board. You can fiddle around and be cute. You can just make your 5-point and be done with it. I think I'd just make my 5-point. Back the other way. It looks like it points on him. Was it double threes? No. Well, it's not ridiculous to build the points out of order here and keep the guy on the 11 point in on the fight. This is not silly. I mean, if there's any doubt about it, just make the rack the 6-5-4. But here he gives himself a good 6 and keeps the checker on the 11 point in the action. 2-6, probably his worst entry number. Down to the 7 point now. Now that he's facing a 4-point board, he does not want to be too loose with his blots. 5-6 hitting. That's all but forced. And now could be problems. Maybe spin it here. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Stick it to him, Dennis. This is not Dennis's problem. This is Kit's problem. I mean, so much can go. I mean, there's no bad rolls really for Dennis. I mean, maybe I'm not sure there are any bad rolls, and there are some very good rolls, and there's certainly some very good sequences. And any roll, even if Dennis doesn't make a home board point, if he just mobilizes the back checkers, rolls a 3-2 or something, and then Kit dances or comes in with some awkward number like 5-1 or whatever, and it's all a mess. I think this is a very powerful double, and Kit gives it up, 1-0 to Dennis. Very exciting. I think I managed to win 4 matches without having to play either one of these two guys, so that was nice. All right, 1-0. Let's see there.
Well, no, I'm not happy. I mean, I am happy, but I'm not happy. Because she becomes...
All right, 4-3. Everybody's gotten boring with their 4-3s and plays it this way. There's a million other ways you can play it. They're all perfectly reasonable, but this is the one that the silly computer seems to like, so this is what everybody does.
But my friend, I'm happy.
4-1, it's so right to hit the blot off the 4 point that it almost doesn't matter that you're left with this sort of yucky position. You like to roll a 2 here and then figure out how to play it. Oh, this just builds everything. That's easy, nothing to it. Smooth everything out. Now blue will make the 9 point and have basically an even game. Blue's only got 1 checker back. White's got the rack, the 6-5-4 point, which somewhere along the way Bill Roberti dubbed the rack because it tortures your opponent when you hold those 3 points. Good nickname. 3-6. What are our choices here? I don't think he should hit. I think the blot on the 23 points right where he wants it. He can make the mundane run away or the much more exciting play like this. I like this play. This is a try to win play. Just get out there, take advantage of all your assets and stick it to him. He has no 6. He's got to hit 2, blots all over the place. Could easily be a gammon. On the other hand, if he stays out with 1 or doesn't do it, now blue has to clean up the mess. Not so easy. All right, Dennis, what can you show us? 5-4. That cleans it up for now. Now Kit doesn't want to run away with that blot of the 20 point. Cover it. That's good, and then probably play 10-9. That's good. He's got his best defense and working on building the prime on the other side. Dennis has a very tight position. Just play safe. There's no particularly good way to volunteer a shot with a deuce. I mean, the best volunteer play might be 13-8 and 6-4 slotting, but there's no real reason to do that. Also, in some variations, you can, if you're forced to leave a shot, you can hit him off the ace point and then hope he comes in high, like on the 5 point. Then you got plenty of time to play behind him. All right, can we play safe? Speak of the devil. And he has no ace, so this is just about forced. Now, if Kit comes in with a 5, as he did, Dennis suddenly has no serious problems. Check out the race. What's going on with the race? 3 checkers to get out to the midpoints, 21 pips. Bring him down to the 9 point. That's 4 more. That's 25. He's way ahead. I don't. If you're defending on the 20 point against the 6, 8, and mid, you can pretty much take anything. the race almost doesn't matter because you just have enough chances to get a shot or two that you can do it. Here with the 9-point made, this is a really powerful double. It would be nice if Blue's position were a little more flexible, like one of the checkers on the midpoint was on the 9 or the 8, or one of the checkers on the 6. All right, this is a close one. I'm not sure this is right. Terrible roll with 6-2. I think he has to puke and play safe. I don't think he should be volunteering a shot. Now I think the take is now quite easy. Double 4s, that's moves a lot of freight but doesn't really do anything. So he just brings his position forward. Now he's faced with the problem of potentially having to break the midpoint before he wants to. White will clearly want to get this third checker off. Oh, there you go. Yes, very, very proud of that, aren't you? Now I think the race has gone to 0 or close to it. Now it's just a question of can he get a shot. All right, 4-1's a little awkward. It might just be right to eat it. Play 6-1 and keep the outside even, so double 6s doesn't leave a shot. I think you can afford to get the checker off of the 20-point. It's not doing any good there unless he's some variations. He may want to slither out with a 3. Not a big deal either way. Now no 4 and no 1. Well, that's a 4. Okay, yeah, I think no more trick plays. I don't think you want to just bury. I don't think you want to bury him off the 6. I think off the 7 and live with it. Maybe you'll roll something good. Maybe you roll doubles and clear both points. Got double 3s. All right, well, bring them all along. Might be right to actually bring one in, just in case. Low flying double 6s comes along and gives you a chance. You don't want to bury anybody. Not a big deal. I mean, what he's thinking about is, does he go to the ace point? Does he build the prime and go to the 8-point, or does he just bring a checker in? I think bringing the checker in is the right idea. Still chances. 6-2. Okay, that's 1 point cleared. Now he's going to have to clear the bar point, and then he's going to have to clear the 6-point. And meanwhile, Kit's got to decide at what point is he. Well, he'll release with 1 back checker when the time comes. The time will come very soon. If it's very small, he doesn't need to. Well, he couldn't get off at the 20-point. Now Kit wants no 6-2. Okay, 5-1 now. That leaves him subject to 6s and 5s next turn, but that's not so bad. Race is not, boxes makes the race playable. Not good, but playable. I think you want to not bury anything here. I'd abandon the 20-point. This is a little too deep. I don't know. You protect against double aces, I guess, but I think he should. I think he should have come off the 20-point, not worried about double aces, and had kept some of his very thin racing chances alive. Now he'll leave the blot on the 20-point until it's either forced to leave or until his opponent has cleared the 6-point. And this takes 2 checkers off and leaves 0 chance of a shot next turn, so that must be right. Now the question is if he rolls something with a 2. Okay, 5-4 is forced. And 6-2. Okay, 5-1, 6-1, and 4-1. Those are the only shots. And Dennis rolls an ace. 5-5. Wow. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, he could. Can he get gammoned? He could get gammoned. It's conceivable, but basically the score is going to be 3-0. No gammon, no win, no nothing. All right, good, very exciting. Well, we need to stay awake. So that's 3-0 is not the end of the world. But Kit will want to try to get points in bunches. He'll want gammonish positions. and when if he can get a gammonish position or a position which could lead to a gammon, then he may spin the cube early. All right, it's a glare on it. 5 something. 5. All right, so he's playing to not to split the back checkers, but to, what's this? 5-4. Yeah, that's probably reasonable. Okay, as long as both players are building primes and neither player has split his back checkers or made an advanced anchor, then a lot more gammons happen. And Dennis, who's leading, would rather get into less gammonous positions and just work on his lead. And Kit, who's trailing, wants to have bunches of points up for grabs. So double with a gammon, boom.
I'm gonna be a grandfather of this guy. Man,
Oh, look at this. He's spreading the checkers around, making any of these outfield points are worth more than we used to think. Ooh, double aces, perfect shot. Hits, builds the 5 point, and now Dennis is the one with the gammon threats. Kit needs to do something to. Ooh, that's a nice shot. How to play it? He's got all kinds of choices here. Certainly, he can come up and make the 21 point anchor. He can do this and split and go for everything. Now he's looking at trying to get a blitz going or build a prime. Ace is forced. Wow, this is boy. I can't. You could hit loose, but I think he's just got to pick it up. Now Dennis can either build upon his prime or anchor on the 21 point. Yeah, there's some possibilities that anchoring on the 21 and slotting the 5 would have been interesting. Kit now should just, or Dennis should now attack. Just sweep them away. Again, we've got something that gammons could go both ways. Ooh, 3-5. And now, it's a very close game. But, oops, that's not good. Yeah, Kit's 2-1. Yeah, maybe right to make the anchor. I mean, another play is to come in with a 2 and slot the 7 point. Go for the overwhelming position. Yeah, that's a little peculiar. I mean, he could have just made the 22. Okay. Now what's happening? Double or no double? Yeah, I mean it's okay. He's a wimp. 4-1 makes the bar point. Now, unless Dennis comes in on the 22 or 21, well, that's it. Now you got to double, and the only question is, can he take? You got to double this. They might. You might. I mean, it's he's got a pure blockade. Oh, he didn't take it. The wimp did not take it. What do we get to? 3-1. Okay, this is fun. Now both players are an even number of points away from winning. One needs 4, one needs 6. So certainly the trailing player wants to jack up the cube and then win a gammon. Notice that if the player with 1 point doubles, the player with 3 point is almost never going to redouble unless it's a very simple race. I don't know. There was some question or discussion about something. I don't know what they're confused about. Was the cube on the wrong side of the board?
They are wondering if this score is correct.
Wasn't it 3-0 and then he won a one game?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. If we stole a point in there, I don't know where. I'm very tired, but it's possible the commentators stole a point. All right, we want action. 6-1. Okay, sort of a boring position, somewhat inflexible. 5-4. Yeah, good. Make a play out here. Make it very difficult for Blue to develop his position any. See, now what do? You've got a mess. You can hit and split. You can hit two. You can move both back checkers. You can play a 4 down and split with a 3. This is all right. Both back checkers. The old Persian racing play. 5-1. Almost always you're going to hit your opponent off your 5-point or hit him off the edge of your blockade if you can, and that's what he's doing. Ace here. I would leave the check. It's over. It's sort of a top-heavy play to play 13-8, but I think I would actually do that. He doesn't like it. He's thinking about, well, maybe instead of 13-8, I'll play 20-15, but finally chooses this. I mean, you almost want to not play the 5. 4-2, certainly want to play the 4 in there. He could hit, not ridiculous to hit. I mean, I actually might have hit there. That was played awfully quickly. 6-5, he doesn't really have much choice. He's going to hit and do this, and now 5s and 1s and 5s, so it's not that many shots, and that's reasonable. You know, the checker in the outfield over there is supported by the anchor he's got on the 21 point, and that checker controls his own outfield in case Kit tried to run out with his last checker. 2, and now there's nothing to do except for play to the 8 point. He could come out. He could actually come out. That's not ridiculous, particularly since the midpoint's stripped. You know, hit with a 6 gives up the midpoint. All right, 4-1. Well, that hits, but then what? I guess if you're going to hit, you almost have to stack up that blot from the 10 to the 6, which is not really what you want to do. You can keep everything pure by doing that, but boy, it leaves a lot of shots. All right, go for it. That looks prettiest for sure. All the checkers in play. 4-5 does absolutely nothing either. I actually think might be right to keep that checker going. The obvious other play is just to play the simple 13-8. This keeps pressure on everything. Easy take. And 6-4 runs to safety. I don't know if he wants to hit. I'm not sure he wants to hit this. He didn't even look at running to safety. He played awfully quickly. He could have played 20-10. All right, 4-2. Well, in with a 4 and hit. Or in with a 2 and 4 down. Yeah, in with a 2 and 4 down, maybe. Now White wants to consolidate, and that doesn't do anything. Picks up both blots. Not much else to do. Now attack with a 1 or a 4 for sure, or an 8 off the midpoint. Hit him with a 4 and bring the 6 down. There you go. You know, now Kit has some awkward, 1-6 and 2-6 or 4-1 hit the blot. Now coming in with a 2 now at least gives him something resembling a bit of a back game. 4-3, I think you got to hit him. You can't let him run with impunity. Very exciting, very exciting. Now scoop up all the blots and gammon him. 4-6. Probably just run. I don't know. That's hitting in the home board is the other choice. But I think just run away and try to come home safely, which shouldn't be too hard. I don't think you want to release the contact. So just build up your prime as best you can. I don't know about that. This is like resigning. I don't quite understand that. Maybe he's just trying to save the gammon. 2-1. You just play 8-5. I don't think there's any reason to move the blot closer into range. Where is it? 11 away. So if he moves it up 1, then he's subject to 3 shots instead of 2. If he moves it up 2, he's subject to 2 shots. Well, that's interesting. 5-3 or 6-2. Most shots. Oh, he got off the 6-5. Brilliant. Not sure why he did it, but it was brilliant. And now just want to come home safely. I mean, I assume the race is overwhelming. 6-4. Yeah, he could pop out. Doesn't hurt. He's really going to need a small chance. There's all 4 checkers in. Now his chances really are reduced to hitting a shot when his opponent's clearing the bar, or hitting a shot when it's later clearing the 6, or hitting a shot when his opponent is later clearing the 5. One way to look at your chances is you're going to get, it'll be 6-3 will leave a shot trying to clear the bar. That's two chances. Then it'll be 6-2 trying to clear the 6 point. That's 4 chances. And then 6-1 or 5-1 or 4-1 trying to clear the 5 point. So that's 6, 8, 10 shots. He's going to hit, a little over about a third of them. So, yeah, he's not winning very many games here. His best chance may to be roll a lot of doubles. Okay, 6-3. He's dodged that problem. And this is very likely to be a 5-1 lead for Dennis. Oh, no, it's the other way around. It's going to be a tie. It's going to be tied. 2-3. What's the difference here? Yeah, all right. Just keep taking checkers off. 6-4. Spread them all out, cover all the points. Still some chance of a miracle race win. Now this has got to be right. There's no number leaves a shot, so that's got to be. If he pre-cleared the 6 point, then 6-2 would leave a shot. And 5-2, still no number leaves a shot. Plus he's got 4 checkers off. Yeah, he sort of has to run, and he doesn't want to waste any pips. It's not really much wastage, but there is some wastage if he covered the 2 point. And there's still no shot next turn. Dennis needs a miracle now then no miracle. Is there any chance? There's some small chance of a gammon. I may start worrying a little bit about gammon and bring this guy closer to home. And now Kit forced unless he wants to leave a shot. Dennis will wait one more time at least. I think he's going to need his whole board. So I guess you come in with a 5 and cover, and then if you don't get a shot right away, run to save the gammon. He can still win if his opponent rolls a 6-2 here. And the chances of getting gammoned by wasting all those pips, fairly small. And what's he really protecting anyway? I think he should come in with a 5 and cover the blot. I mean, he's certainly not going to do none of the above. So anyway, the play to win is to cover the blot and bring the 5 in. That does subject him to some slight gammon risk, though. And how big's the gammon risk? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know this seems a little conservative. And he's basically playing safe to not get gammoned. Well, he would not have gotten a shot that turn. He would now be racing to save. Yeah, only 4-1. He wouldn't have gotten that far out. I think he should have stayed, but it's close. It was grim either way. Now he's demonstrating that all 2-1s save a gammon. And what are we up to? Are we up to 3-3? Now double and gammon wins for either side. Double and redouble puts the match on the line for both sides. Very exciting. Somebody turn the cube so we have fun, even if the players don't. The winner has won his entry fee into the main event, and the loser has lost whatever the entry fee to this event was, $80 or something, and spent a whole day playing backgammon with nothing to show for it. 2-1. Which way? Anybody? Either play is okay. There's no big deal. This is more fun. 3-2. Okay. Action. A variety of possible plays. 3-1. It looks like he's going to cover it with the 1 and then find something fun to do. Okay, everybody's splitting. Now first to attack. What's 5-3 teach us? Okay, leave the blot and have a slightly better distribution. 7s and some 10s hit. That's one of the 10s. Easy play here. Advantage to blue. 3-6. Yeah, I think he has to come out and mix it up. There's no reason to double yet. There's just too much work to do. We still got a checker stuck. Well, there's a clear advantage to blue here. I mean, it's a good idea to think about doubling. It's a good idea to think about doubling. There's no gammon possibility because of the. Anchor. All right, what do we do? What does 6-3 do? 6-3 does nothing. So our choices, we can stack them all on the 8 point. That's an option. If he makes the 11 point with the 3, then hopping out with a 6 seems a little, well, that's not ridiculous. There you go. Yeah, that's what he did. Now 6s and 3s hit that. There's the 3. He has no good 2. No good 2. You know, he can stack on the 6. He can stack on the 8. He can relinquish the mid. That's not ridiculous. And he can slot the 4. Now this one at least keeps all the builders spread out, but he's got a lot of checkers stacked too high. Okay, in with the 3 and just passes with the 1 basically. It's almost a counterproductive 1. Ooh, look at this. Well, he can play. He can try to maneuver into racing position by playing both checkers out from the back, covering the 10 point and burying one on the 2 point. He can do that, and then what? Yeah, maybe it's time to come off the 21 point. Problem is he doesn't where fourth art thou? He has no good 4th 6. He kind of has to bury it and then hope he can clean up the mess later. Not ridiculous. This is the play that first comes to mind because you get all your checkers moving forward and you don't leave any shots. The trick is there's something that looks prettier that does leave a shot that might work better. And I'm having some trouble finding it. All right, he settles for this. And what's that, 6-4? 6-4 does what? Well, he cannot extricate the back checker, so he just brings 2 builders down to try to build up his blockade. 4-3 is poop. We call that poop. That's a technical backgammon term. I think he's got to hit and cover. There is no safe play available. So hit and cover and, get as many checkers into the action as you can. 6-2 ooh, now this is interesting. This is interesting. Now there's some, I think the position's fragile enough that it's a take, but I like the cube. I like the cube. It's I think it's just there's just too many ways for blue to win this. It's hard for white to bring this home evenly. He's going to have to leave, multiple combination shots, occasionally a direct shot. Sometimes he doesn't even cover the blot on his 3-point. Double with confidence here. I mean, you could easily talk yourself into thinking this is not a double, but I think it's just too much stuff to do. I mean, you cover your 3-point, and then you got to play the other half of your number, which is probably going to leave, the equivalent of a direct shot in combination shots. Might not cover the 3-point. You roll something silly like, almost everything covers. I think there's just too many combination shots rolling around. I'd take it. Besides, it's much more fun if you take it. Any 3 covers, any 5 covers. So double ones, double. Oh, he gave it up. Wow, nice double. Nice double. All right, so that's a not horribly consequential point. He still needs to win a doubled. Still needs to win either turn the cube and win a gammon, or win 2 games on 2, which is the same as the player with only 3 points. All right, nothing exciting happening here. 5-4. That's a fairly simple hit. Certainly better to hit out there than to hit loose in your board. Just sort of do that without thinking. Now he's got some 2s to hit back. He will do it if he can, and he can. Now white will often hit, what's he got? Is it another 3? Or is it a 6? Okay, and do you bring us into 6 range? He doesn't want to leave his opponent a 6, so by playing 13 to 10, so he steps up. That's perfectly reasonable. There's the 6 he didn't want to leave. Now there's a awkward play. Maybe just play out to the 16-point. Sort of 4s all around. Out to the 16-point. 4s all around, plus the blot on the 16 points protected by the blot on the 21-point. Yeah, this is it. Keeps all the blots in touch with each other. And the blot on the 16 covers the blot on the 11. So he's got a full linkage of his checkers all around the board. The only problem is it's loose linkage. Well, it's thematic to hit off the edge of the blockade with a 2, but he can also pick off the guy in the outfield, which is probably the right play. Send another checker back. You've got the 2-point board. You got your 5-point made. This gives a very clear advantage to white. 4 in. Well, he's certainly not going to break the point. I don't think he should come off the 24 points, so this is rapidly becoming the only serious candidate. 7 to hit, 8 to get away. 6-4 is a bunch of nothing. You can come out with a 4 and play a 6 to the 8-point. Checker on the 8-point would be a good idea. I like 14 to 8 to get a third checker on the 8-point. That adds some flexibility. And then either you do this or expose a blot on the other side of the board. 6-2, hit for sure. Now I think maybe step up from the 24 to the 22. You don't have another productive 2 anywhere. So this is sort of the play by default. Now your checkers cover everything. The problem is if you get hit, you got problems. Okay, 1s and 4s and some 12s. 1s, 4s, and 12s. That looks like a 4. And we have no particularly great 5s. It's not ridiculous to slot the 5-point. He's thinking about not. I know you got. I think you got to hit it. As silly as it looks. You could even make blots everywhere. Hit with a 4 and hop out with a 5. Look at that. Who would do that? Now what's he done? Now he's put himself on the bar by accident. 4. Slot it. All right. No fun there. 7s, 9s, and 10s, and 3-1. It could hit. Blots everywhere. Not ridiculous to hit here, kid. Is he gonna show us that he sees the hit? No, he's not. Okay, and now Dennis just tries to build some points. Yeah, this is a little weird. He can build the 9 and hit loose. He can just build the 5 and be done with it, leaving 4s and 6s and the odd 7. Well, all the 7s that hit contain a 4 or 6. I kind of like this play. This takes away half a roll. 3-2. He'll hit. Keeps coming up. Now come in with a. I was thinking about hitting 2. Not a bad play. I mean, he should have looked at hitting last turn with the 3. I'm not sure that the double hit here isn't the right play. I like it. Good play. Good play. Good play. Now we need a 3. Need a 3 to make it fun. Ooh, double 4s. Wow. 1, 2. Point on them and keep all your builders as best you can. That's probably right. You still got this gap on your 4 and 5 points you really want to fill in. 4-3 in and out. 27 hit numbers. Now he's looking at cover. I don't think he should cover. He's got to come out. 27. Any 1, 2, or 3 hit. 6-1. That's a hit. And mobilize one of those back checkers. Fragile but workable for blues so far. Ace 3 in, and I guess hit the blot. You can cover and just let blue have his way with you. I mean, it's there you go, cover. I don't know. Now blue can do something to fatten up his will. He can't get safe, so I guess. I'm not sure that checker in the outfield should move. You could cover with the ace. There's no 3, so you cover with the 3 and then pick up the blot. I think you want to leave the blot on the 15 point connected to the 21. Oh, but there's the exciting play. Maybe a bit rich, very exciting. Ace 6 doesn't hit anything. This is an okay blocking point, but big gain by blue. Ace or 4 to cover, does it? Well, look at this. He can make this sneaky. As long as you're slotting, might as well slot the 4 point. The sneaky slot the 4 point play. I mean, the other play, of course, is to play 15 to 13. All right, no sneaky slots here. And 6-4, bunch of nothing. Yeah, when do we go crazy and double? 4-1. All right, that keeps the extra builder in play for the 4 point. Nice play. 5-5. Whoa. This might be time to double. You gonna think about it? Yeah, we're gonna think about it. Yeah, it's good double. Now the question is, can you take this? You think, I don't know if I have a double. I don't have a double. Can I take? Yes, take. Excellent. 6-1. Okay, pop out. And now the question is, do you lift that blot? I don't think you slot. I don't think you need to slot. You've got way too much coverage of the outfield and chances to build the 4 point naturally. 6-4. The only way not to leave a shot is to clear the 7 point. What a mess. What a mess. There's no good play here yeah, this just seems pretty much forced. There's no good play. Now can we close our prime? Yes. 5.5 points in a row. Now those gammon possibilities can pop up quickly. What's the 2 with? I see a 2 something. Yeah, I guess it's a 2-4. Obviously it's a 2-4. Double 2s builds a prime, plays the 7 point, and now the trick is to scoop up a second blot somehow. That's a pretty good roll, 5-3. Assuming it is a 5-3. Bring 2 in, that's good. Now you can afford to leave with 1, and he wants to slot the 2 point with a 5 if he can. Okay, slot the 2 point with a 5 and then come out with a 3. 5-1 is safe. That's good, so there's no shot next turn. Now he'll want to play a 6 to cover his 2 point. Obviously won't cover the 2 point with a 5 because that would let his opponent out. So just bring the 8 around and leave the annoying checker back on the 21 point. This is easy. This is not a difficult play. There's no real second choice. 6-3. Okay, they can't play a 6. One step closer to having to leave a shot back there. 5-1, nice. Not just the minimum number and covers the 2 point. Now 4-3 leaves a shot. I don't know why he wouldn't do this. Okay, 4-3 leaves a shot. 6s and 5s don't play. That's a 2 with a 4. Well, he'd play the 4 immediately. Yeah, it must be a 5 or a 6. Oh, 2-1, nice. He wants nice little numbers. Come in with a 2 and then play the 1 in the outfield. Now, again, 4-3 leaves a shot. 4-5. Okay, next turn, a bunch of numbers leave shots. Oh, too big. 1, 2. You can't cover it anyway, and this guy just keeps coming. Now, ace-3 and ace-4 leave shots. Staying out. He probably won't cover this if he can. He'll wait a turn. Don't cover it yet. Do not cover. Do not cover. The trick here is to try to catch a second checker and win a gammon. The dangers of losing the game by not covering this turn are tiny. I don't think this is right, Dennis. I do not believe this is right. I think that's a wimpy chicken blank play. Yes, I see. They're fishing. Good. All right. Well, let's see if we can. A, win the game, and B, win a gammon. I think it's a close call whether he's more likely to win a gammon or lose the game. Oh, now he's more likely to win a gammon. Gammon him. Crush him. There you go. Better get in. Get in, Kit. Wow. This is now getting serious. Get in. Stayed out again. Whoa. Doubles does it. Oh, 4-2 is a waste. It's a waste. It doesn't gain anything. Did he finally get in? 3-1. Doubles will do it. Kit needs to get a couple of crossovers. Not enough. Any doubles will put him in a big trouble. Okay, Kit needs doubles himself. Double. Oops, that's the end of the match. Oh, what fun. Kept me awake for a while, but it was almost worth it. That's it. Fun resumes tomorrow. Thank you. Come back tomorrow for all the action. Classic Masters jackpot tomorrow morning. 19-point matches, thousands of dollars entry fee. We're going to have fun. Good night.